All right, let's get into another NBA draft spotlight for the Pistons 2020. Let's talk about RJ Hampton from Dallas, Texas. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And yeah, I didn't know he was a tweener. I didn't know much about the kid. I just always heard he would play basketball at the NBL with LaMelo Ball. I mean, when you look at him, he reminds me of Russell Westbrook, right? Very athletic. He's just Westbrook without the defense. Now, I don't know if Westbrook, I can't remember if Westbrook was a great defender coming out of UCLA. He's a solid defender now, but you look at RJ Hampton, first thing that jump out is athleticism. Second thing that jump off is the ability to finish at the rim. Talking about what he can do, y'all seem like good ball handles, great athlete, fast, a blur to the rim, but also one of the things that also jumps out for me, is his inability to have a position. He's a tweener. He's a shooting guard and a point guard. So being in a positionless league, that still bothers me. But I think he got good shooting potential. I think he'd be a better shooter than Westbrook. It's really not much to his game. He's athletic, he's fast, and it's good to use that. He's a great athlete, can bang above the rim, can just dunk. I mean, his athleticism, he gets steals because he's fast. He can, quick hands. But to me, it's like a sandwich with no meat. Athleticism, potential. Nothing else. He doesn't have a mid-range game. He doesn't have a floater. He doesn't have a consistent jump shot. He don't have great playmaking ability, so he doesn't know how to really play the point guard position yet. He only 19, so, I mean, he's not a great defender. So really, you banking on the potential. You banking on that potential side of the bread. And that's what you worry about him. Does he have the potential? Can he unlock that potential? But is he worth taking a flyer on? Yeah. When I put him up there as far as potential with Killian and Tyrese Haliburton, two guys we already done, I would take a flyer on him before I take Killian. He may not be able to have a jumper Killian got in the mid range, but his athleticism and ability to get to the bucket, that potential, I'm not a fan of Killian. If he's going to have a great career, I hope so. But the thing that scared me about him is not the jump shot. I think his jumper looked pretty good. It's just going to come with repetition. People think consistent shooters are born. No, consistent shooters are made. But the thing that worried me about him, he's 6'4" without shoes, or 6'3" without shoes, I think they said. 6'4" with shoes on. He got to get stronger. That's damn near everybody in the draft. 176 pounds. But one of the things that concerned me about RJ Hampton is the daddy. It seemed like he may have one of those LeVar Ball daddies. From what I did some research, his daddy seemed like he talk a lot. He might have been an integral part of, making him, skip college and go to the NBL, which he played for New Zealand in the Australian League. But not really sure. I kind of get LeVar Ball daddy vibes from him. Now, I'm not trying to judge his daddy, but it seemed like he talk a lot. It seemed like he wanted to be the show. His family sold their house, sold their cars, and, followed his dream over to New Zealand or to play in the NBL. But, yeah, I could see why he had a lottery pick, for sure. That potential, but the issue there, and he got great arm length, too. He got some good arm length. But the issue here with him, I'm not concerned about if he'll be a good shooter. I'm not concerned about if he'll be a good defender. Not concerned about those things. Not concerned about his consistency, because I think he worked hard. Seemed like his family's a solid family. But what worries me about him, I don't think he can pick up the ability to be a playmaker. So if you got an RJ Hampton, you going to need a Grant Hill, a Pippen, a LeBron James. You going to need a point forward. So Diambo's not a point forward. But a guy that is Brandon Ingram. He's going to need a Brandon Ingram type of guy. And I think Ingram need to distribute a little bit more. But he got good ability. Long story short, he going to need a point forward next to him. Or you're going to have to put him at the 2 and get a point guard. He's not a point guard. He look good when he drive and kick. But coming off the pick and roll, he can't thread the needle. He just don't have that magic or that ability to Zeke to really distribute and make somebody better. And I think that's my big knock on him. I think he is Westbrook as far as can't learn to play the position. He's an attacker. He get back by his athleticism. He gonna find out in this league that athleticism only gonna take you so far. Even the greatest athletes, you gotta have something to your game. So what I like to see him do is improve on the floater. Improve on his mid-range game, elbow, improve on his three-point shot. But the most, I need him to show that he can facilitate, that he can run the break and find the open man. But I think being a point guard is more of a feel, it's more of a nature than it is something that you can pick up. Because Westbrook, he still ain't picked up how to be a point guard. Still ain't. And am I wrong for putting Russell Westbrook's shortcomings on RJ Hampton? Yeah, I think I am. But it just can't get out of my head. But I think he's a phenomenal athlete. And out of the guys we done talked about so far, we done talked about Halliburton, Okoro, whatever. Some people say, well, you didn't get his name right. Don't care. This ain't ESPN. But I did a Halliburton, Okoro, Killian. I did a lot of guys so far. I talked a little bit about Okongwu. I ain't really did a video. But so far, if you had Cole Anthony, if you had me to say pick between Cole Anthony, Tyrese, Killian, and RJ Hampton, as far as my evaluation of those guards, I'd give you an order. I would go Halliburton first because I like the way he know how to play the point guard position. He can shoot pretty well, better percentage than all of them. Halliburton, RJ, Killian, Cole Anthony in that order. And Cole Anthony, another guy who can't play the point guard position. He don't know how to distribute. His daddy wasn't much of a distributor either. He was more of a shooter. But that's how I rank those guys. But Isaac Okoro is still my favorite prospect that I've done a video on. So we got Obi coming. I did Edwards as well too, but he's more of a point guard. But I got Obi coming. James Wiseman. Yeah, he's going to need to do LaMelo. I don't think him and Edwards going to be around, but I do LaMelo for fun. We also did the kid Aaron Neeson from Vanderbilt. He a shooting guard though. So we got more picks, more players coming. We got a long way to the draft, November 18th. But hey, let me know what you guys think about RJ Hampton. I wouldn't be mad if the Pistons selected him, but he got to learn how to play the position. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video quest. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate personally is share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfella Sports TV. We gone.